Hello, welcome to the Beyond the Questions podcast, because every great conversation starts with a question. We're having real conversations about life with life coaches, and we are anticipating another great episode. So get ready and let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Beyond the Questions. I'm Ericka, one of the coaches on this podcast, and today I get to be your host. Today, I get to walk us through a very common phrase we all say to ourselves at different points and seasons of our lives. I don't know what to do. So our question today is what to do when you don't know what to do. And I want to remind us, including myself, this is a podcast where we do go deep into questions. However, not all questions can be answered in a 30, 45-minute podcast. Our hope and desire is you hear what you need to hear when you listen to this. Today's content and subject is really for everyone. I believe we've all said this at some point in our life. Today's not going to answer all of your I don't knows. It's not possible. Yet we really do hope to give you some insight on how to look at those I don't knows maybe in a different light. So in kind of keeping with our new way of introducing ourselves, just a reminder for me, I help women who are going through hard times and need somebody to be there to walk with them in that. And a fun little thing about me, although some of you may have seen it if you're watching it on YouTube, if you're listening, you might want to pop on, but I got a new tattoo and it is almost complete. It's a phoenix and it does definitely have a lot of meaning for me of rising out of the ashes.
Very cool.
So Kelly, can you tell us a little bit about you?
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Kelly. I am the founder of a company called Purposeful Pivot, and we help women leaders that may be experiencing what I call the hidden cost of success. You get successful, you hit your goals, and then you don't know what to do next. So I help women redesign their next chapters.
Awesome. And yeah, a little fun thing.
Fun thing about me. Let's see. Gosh, I don't know, maybe pet related. I have to walk my little dog twice a day and she's getting old. And so my walks are getting less. And so now I need to find how to get my steps in every day because my dog can't keep up with me.
What kind of dog?
She's a rescue mutt and I don't know what she is, but she's lovable.
Sweet.
Yeah. The kind of dog that gets a lot of love. That's what she is.
For sure.
Awesome.
Thanks for sharing. Okay,
Yeah.
TQ.
I'm TQ. I'm owner and founder of TQ Coaching Solutions, and I believe everybody has something to offer to this world. And I work with people who want to offer that thing. Maybe it's maybe they're starting a business or they've got some sort of dream or they're creative and they're trying to put that out there, but they keep running into the wall of fear, maybe some self-doubt, or just not figuring out how they're going to take that action. That's what I love to help you with. And so that's what I do. Fun fact about me, I don't have any tattoos, but I got a boo-boo right there. That happened in first grade.
Oh, no.
Sorry, those of you who are listening, you can't see it. It's like little stripes on my back of my lower back of tricep. And it looks like I got in a fight with a jaguar or something, but I just fell when I was in first grade.
You should tattoo over that.
We're all going to believe that you got in a fight with a jaguar. What a great story.
Yeah, no. Just fell off the monkey bars in first grade. It used to be on my elbow. Now it's on my tricep. So there you go.
Are you saying you've grown?
I've grown just a little bit since first grade.
And for those of you watching on YouTube, I guess also for those of you listening, you won't hear his voice. Jason is not here with us today. He is spending some time with his family. And I even believe he told us, right, guys, that he doesn't have any, like his phone or he left his computer or something like that,
He's like
right?
completely unplugged. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if he has electricity. I'm just kidding.
Man, we'll have to
he
ask
probably
him
has
when he gets back. Maybe not. I mean, some people do that. And okay, so speaking of traveling, I wonder, Jason's kids aren't little though. No, and TQ, yours aren't either, but they were.
Nope.
Okay, so you
At one
probably
point, yes.
have experienced this. Can you describe to us a time when, you were on a road trip and your kids kept asking you the same question, are we there yet?
Man, well, I mean, we would take long trips. Typically, we were living in Houston at the time when they were younger, and my family lives in North Florida. And so it's about 10, 12 hours or so. And so there was definitely always the "Are we there yet?" And I would say, "No, we're here."
Yeah.
Can't you
Good
tell?
answer.
And so, I try to come back with something that helps to kind of go, obviously, we're not there. So I don't know that they enjoyed it as much as I did, but that was kind of the comeback. So, but yeah, I mean, I think I made it frustrating for everyone. I was frustrated. They were frustrated. We all weren't happy
Well, shoot. I was going to ask
and
you
had a little laugh.
if it worked for you, but maybe not for them, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but
Although,
you
isn't
take
it?
road trips with family. It's a lot.
It's a constant question. Is there any answer that suffices them? They just keep asking. I mean, that's at least in my experience.
Yeah, no, there's no answer. Or you tell them one more mile. I've done that too.
Those are a lot of miles sometimes.
What? We're not there yet? I'm sure it's just one more mile. They eventually stop asking.
Yeah, but I could just picture this. Thank you for sharing this time in the car with you. One more mile. Got 75 miles to go. All the way driving up through Florida, maybe 300.
Wow.
Okay, Kelly, are you ready? Maybe. Okay. So first, I'll start with like an old version of myself, and sometimes still today. If I'm cleaning the house, like spick and span, it's just wonderful. And I keep doing it. I keep doing it. The house feels pristine. It's just great. Maybe there might be, something else I should be doing, but I really need to clean the house. So, Kelly, what do you do when maybe you need to do something, but you fill your time with doing something else?
Oh my gosh. Do you have like a camera in my office? Because, like, literally, this is my issue every day. I can't tell you. You like tapped on a nerve here. I
Let's
seriously,
hear.
I'll do anything. Like, I have stuff I know I have to do for my business, but I will do everything but until it comes time where like there's a deadline. So I will put things off, and I'll get on social media, and I'll, do all the things. And then I'm like, oh crap, this was due. I better get to it. So yeah, I kind of get up and walk away. If I'm doing these small little stupid tasks and I'm playing around, I get up and I walk away, and I try to come back and like put things in small little pieces so I can do one little piece at a time of something bigger. Or recently, I just read how one trick is to gamify a big task and make it like you're playing like a video game where you have to reach the next level and then the next level and the next level, and do that with all the little pieces of your project so it becomes fun and challenging. I've yet to try that yet, but it may be worth it.
I was about to ask you about it. Like, did you make the
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds and
that
the
sounds
power-ups
fun.
and all that?
Doesn't it? See, it makes your like task that you don't want to do a little more fun. So there you go. I gave you some little tips on what you can do.
I like that. But now we know, right? Now we know that
Yeah.
we got
Yeah.
that
When I
window
start
into.
getting really productive, you're gonna know what I'm doing.
And right, we all do these kinds of things. It's normal. It's a little bit of procrastination, or maybe there's nervousness about it, and maybe we know what we need to do, but we don't want to do that. So let's kind of transition here into how it feels when we don't know what to do. And so I'm going to put this to you guys. Who's this question for? And, I've already stated it's for anybody, right? But like examples, like my boyfriend just broke up with me. I don't know what to do. I lost my job. I don't know what to do. Can you give me some examples like that where people may be in those situations that they don't know what to do?
Mhm.
I can give an example. I was just working with someone recently, and they had invested in business and it didn't go well. And so they lost a lot of money, and they're at retirement age. And so a lot of their money was their retirement money. And so they came to me and they're like, I don't know what to do. So, I mean, yeah, they're struggling for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got someone who has too many options, so many things that they're working on, and they're trying to figure out what to do. Like, what do I work on first? I need to offload some of this stuff. So, yeah, but
Yeah.
they're trying to figure out. They don't know what to do.
It's a real thing. So for this topic today, actually, it was really difficult for me to complete this, to get through it. This is a common and hard question, and it's super important. And I wanted people to hear what they needed to hear. And then I didn't know what to do. It's just like,
So what'd you do, Ericka, what'd you do to get out of that block where you were stuck trying to figure out what to do with the podcast about what to do when you don't know what to do?
so actually, for me, the first thing I had to do was change my space. I recognized that in my office, I had a lot of stuff to do with my divorce out, and it was heavy. It's real, but it was heavy. And so I was like, I don't want to clean that up right now because it's organized in a way that it needs to be, yet I can't work in this space. I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to pick up my computer and go out away from this space, which is interesting too, because I do enjoy this space. I like this space, but at that time, I couldn't work in here. And then once I moved out, I just picked up a few books and oh boy, this one's a movie too. So here we go again with the movies. Maybe you guys have seen this one. It's called Unbroken. It's about the Louis Zamperini, but there is also a book.
Yeah, with
Man, Kelly's saying
yeah.
yes, and
No,
TQ is
what's
like,
her name?
no.
What's her Angelina Jolie, right?
In
Isn't
the
it?
movie, I
Isn't
actually
she in it?
don't
She directed
remember.
it or something.
I don't
Anyways, I know
remember
what
the
you're talking about.
movie.
I know what you're talking about.
I mean, I remember the book and just this, here's this man that just goes through so many life struggles. And I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful life story. Lots of hard, lots of good, lots of challenges, lots of I don't knows, forgiveness. Just that was one I kind of was just like breezing through a lot of the pages and just reminding myself, it was like, okay, if this man can do this really, really hard thing, I can also do some hard things. And I was reminded of a quote too. It is by Andrew. I can never say this man's last name, so I apologize. Pudewa. And he stated, "The pen indeed is mightier than the sword, for it is in the written word that we do most powerfully preserve that which is noble and expose that which is evil. And so, in great part, the very future of society rests with those who can write and write well." And so that's what I did. I just started writing and I allowed my thoughts to flow. And I also did ask a friend for help. I reached out to a friend and he helped me in getting through this. And I did use AI a little bit. It's here as a resource.
I use AI a lot of bit.
Yeah. I named mine Nancy because I talk to her every day.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I haven't named mine yet.
Yeah.
Mean, have you,
You need to
TQ?
name her.
No, okay. Right.
We're not that close.
I needed to move through. I didn't know how, and I did all sorts of things to get there. So can we discuss a little bit right here? I had this problem just right in this, how that this feeling, right, is universal and normal to us all. Why is that?
Why is it normal not to know what to do? There's a lot to know. And I don't know it all.
Like
I mean,
on the other
know what I'm
realm,
saying?
right? Like this is so like, because one person might think, oh, well, this guy's got it all figured out. He knows what to do, right? Or oh, she like, and maybe when people come to you, they're like, oh yes, look at Kelly. She was successful in her corporate career and now she's successful in her coaching career. And I don't know what to do, right? Like, but this is a universal thing. We all have these times in our lives that we don't know what to do.
Yeah, and you think like looking in from the outside, you think everyone else knows what they're doing. But in honesty, probably nobody knows what they're doing. No one has figured out this thing called life. I think it's uncertainty and it shows us what we're made of. You keep moving forward anyways. But I think, everybody it's just a common common thing. I don't think anyone's avoided that question.
I feel like that's a whole other part of it. I didn't even think about avoiding it.
Yep.
Kelly's going to throw me for a loop here.
Yeah, sorry.
No, no. Well, I mean, if we kind of think about it, and when I was, doing some AI research and trying to figure out like what if like this is so common, yet how do we get through it? Because we can get we can get stuck here. We're going to go to TQ, stuck to unstoppable.
Okay.
Maybe I should have called TQ. That would have been good. So I want to throw these 3 things out to you guys that it said. And just if you have any thoughts, let's hear them. That with I don't knows, potentially just people don't know what their options are. That's number 1. Number 2, maybe they know the options while they don't know how to decide what option is best, or they know which option is best, yet don't want to accept the cost.
Yes, to all of those. Seriously, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, You mentioned one. I was like, yep, yep. And so, especially that last one where we have an idea of, oh, do this, but that's going to cost a lot. Maybe I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that costs a little too much. Maybe I should figure out something else to do.
Can you speak a little more on how that feels, TQ? Like, right, that cost of it, and then you're gonna go back to, oh, maybe I don't know.
It's just scary. Nobody wants hurt, pain, loss, whatever that cost is. It can be a lot of different things, but nobody wants that. And so surely life, it shouldn't be hard. So surely there's another way, and maybe there isn't. And so it's kind of scary because you got to go through it. You got to deal with it. And no one wants that. Even when the outcome is good, the end result is good. I don't know anybody who's like, I can't wait for the pain. Nobody wants that. So, we want to figure out another way, even though sometimes there isn't.
Yeah. I think too, when you have many options and you don't know how to decide between a couple of, I think that's where fear sets in because you're afraid to make the wrong decision. So that's where you get trapped. Oftentimes, if you have too many options and you're forced to make a decision, it doesn't feel good because you're so afraid that you're going to choose the wrong thing that sometimes it gets you stuck because you're stuck in that indecision space. So, and that's not a good feeling.
Yeah, I agree with both of you. There are so many reasons, right? Anxious, scared, uncertainty. I mean, I can have a whole feelings wheel available and apply them to different I don't knows. And with that, we're going to do something a little bit different here in this portion where I'm going to coach Kelly and TQ just a little bit and see if we can kind of just begin to move them through an I don't know that's relevant in their lives. So Kelly, I'm going to start with you.
Okay.
What is a recent I don't know what to do in your life?
Gosh. Well, I guess probably I don't know what to do with the overwhelm of everything I have to do as a new business owner and how I can get it all done as, solopreneur as one person. So I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to do this or how I'm going to get through my day and get it all done. So I guess that's probably the most recent thing I'm dealing with.
When you think about that, how does it feel when you're in that space of overwhelm and not knowing how to get it all done?
It doesn't feel good. It feels like I don't have control. And I'm a person that usually likes to be in control of, what I'm responsible for. So I would say that's a big thing.
And as you're talking about this, Kelly, I see you looking down a lot. If you are to look down there when you think about not having control and those feelings of overwhelm, can you describe what you see in yourself in that space?
Well, I see like a frazzled person that needs to get organized clearly. But yeah, I see chaos and being frazzled.
And where are you? Where do you
Well,
see, where do you see Kelly
like physically, probably in my office.
in your
Yeah.
office?
Yeah.
Can you tell me some things that you see in your office?
I see you guys because you're shining through my computer screen. I see What do I see? A bunch of papers and a bunch of sticky notes. You really don't want to see my desk here. Don't make me show my desk. Yeah, I see motivational quotes. I see little stress balls, squeezy things.
Can you
And
grab that stress ball right now and start
I've
squeezing it?
got well, I've got 3 of them. They're stars, if you can see them. And they have sayings on them. Good things are coming is what this one says.
What's another one of your motivational quotes that you have written down in there?
Yes, I can do it. And then I've got don't give up. Those are my 3 little stress stars, I should say.
So I see this frazzled Kelly sitting in her office, surrounded by Kelly telling herself she can do it. Can you see yourself looking at yourself saying those words?
Yeah, sure.
Where is Kelly now?
Kelly's still sitting at her desk, but Kelly's calmer.
Thank you for sharing. And I just really want to appreciate you for being vulnerable in this real struggle and also acknowledging we can't keep going great on this coaching session. And in just this little piece, your mind started to up. There's all these different things in there. And while there may be the question of I don't know, if you look at those pieces of Kelly that says yes she can and grab on to that star that says you can do it, can you feel your power?
Yep, I can.
Thank you, Kelly.
Mhm.
Thank you a lot.
Yep, sure,
Okay,
sure.
TQ, you are honored to work with people who are at a place in their life where they are stuck and help them to move through it. What is something in your life now that you say, I don't know what to do?
I don't know how to promote my business in a way that doesn't cost me a lot of money.
What do you feel that you need to give to that?
What do I feel like I need to give to that?
hmm
To figuring that out? Is that what you're saying? Is that your question?
To figuring it out, to give to your business, to give to the I don't know.
Well, since I don't have money, I need to give time. I need to give energy. I need to give research, a lot of elbow grease to figure it out
And for what purpose do you need to give it this?
because I want to help people and get to as many as possible. And I can't do that if they don't know that I exist or the business is there to help them. So
So, what's your intention?
my intention for the marketing, is that what
No,
you're asking?
your intention for your business.
Well, I want to help people. Like I've said, I think I said at the beginning, I believe that everybody has something to offer to the world, and I want to give them the opportunity to put that out there. And so that's my intention. My intention is to set someone out for great success with that dream that they have.
And what does that do for you?
It helps me live out what I believe I'm designed for. Like I've been, since I was high school, sitting, talking with people about stuff, I mean, it just seemed to come naturally. And I enjoy when they succeed because I got to be a part of that in some small way or a big way, depending on how they felt about the conversation. So,
And having that, which you believe you're designed to do, help them, who else does that help besides you?
well, it helps them. It helps whoever their world is that they're giving, whatever they're doing that's reaching out to the world. Hopefully it helps them too. If it's a good thing. I hope it's a good thing. That's what we're trying to promote.
And so you're promoting your business, right? You're going to give time to it to help other people create great success and be who they are made to be. And that's going to give back to filling your heart.
No doubt.
And is it going to give to anybody in your family? Is it going to give to their families? Does it expand beyond there, or is it just you and them?
No, it expands. Like I said, whoever they're helping, or if they've got people that they're, if it's a business or something they're putting out there, you tend to reap benefits that affect your family and their family or your neighborhood, people around you. So absolutely.
What is your commitment to putting the time in to do this?
I got to make it happen. Like that's the commitment. Let's make it happen. There's no other figure it out. That's what I'm committed to. So, however long it takes or the energy it takes or, figuring out how to get some finances if I need to put that into it. I'm committed to figuring it out.
So what I hear you saying is, although you stated to me you don't know how to promote your business because you don't have extra money to put to it, you do have time, willingness, and commitment to put towards that.
Absolutely. That's all. Yeah. That's everything I've got. But yes.
And with that, does it still fully figure out? Does it still feel like you don't know what to do?
Well, I know that I need to put time and energy towards it. Now, exactly what decisions to make with that time and energy, what kind of, if it's using social media, there's a lot of, do I do this or do I do that? But the thing that I do know to do is to put the energy in it to figure it out.
That's great. I want to stop right here, and I just want to kind of point out and just see how at the beginning you kind of had this like big, it was like the end of the sentence, right? I don't know, period. And then now just at the end, even of this brief time, you're able to talk about it more, beginning this process of opening up and allowing yourself to move through discovering how to solve that I don't know.
Right. Yeah, I see that for sure.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much, TQ and Kelly, both of you, for being vulnerable and just allowing our listeners and viewers to hear just this little brief moment of how coaches can help us move through this. Carol Dweck is a psychologist, author. If you haven't heard of her, she's got some great books, and she talks about growth mindset. And one thing she says, I don't know if she's coined the phrase, but she says to say, I don't know what to do yet. By adding that yet, right, it allows our mind to go from a closed state to an open state where we can have that little bit of exploration and be able to move through it. So before we close us out today, I just want to say that I hope you were able to hear some positive and good insights on how to move through the I don't knows, that you recognize this happens to everybody in all life seasons, big, small. It could be huge emotions. It could be small things. It's universal to us all. Coaching is one resource that can move us through. You kind of saw just both Kelly and TQ open up just a little bit. And one thing to think too is we can always look back and learn where we've come from, recognize the good, and move into where we are going. And as I close us out and thinking about looking back, again, I'm giving a huge thank you to Kelly. I didn't get to it with Kelly yet. She has a drawer full of letters that she has kept that reminds her of who she is, that she can do it, and how much of an amazing woman she is. Maybe what Kelly needed to do was go into that drawer for a little bit and read those letters, remind herself of who she is, and then create that fun game that she talked about in the beginning to get these tasks complete that she needs to do. And thank you, TQ. I just appreciate your vulnerability in these mini coaching sessions that I was able to do. TQ, he does know helping others fills him. It is a giving without needing to receive gratitude for it. It's a genuine place where he feels completely whole. He mentioned it was his ultimate goal, and of course, we didn't fully get there yet. Time was his biggest known area where he was able to give to this and know what to do. So maybe the next steps would be to break that time into something tangible and help him move forward, all the while he is answering his own questions about not knowing what to do and seeing how much he has the power and knowledge of knowing what to do. I hope you guys were able to hear some positive and good insights on how to move through the I don't knows. That you recognize when this happens, even if there are really big emotions and feelings tied to it, the I don't knows are universal to us all. And today, you heard from TQ, who is vulnerable, and he's just real like the rest of us. Yet he has so much power and greatness, and he can help you overcome fear, self-doubt, and inaction as you launch your business, creation, or dream. And we heard from Kelly, who helps accomplished women intentionally design their next chapter after success, and myself, who helps women in life, trauma, and relationships. It's with great pleasure that I moved through my I don't know and created this podcast today. And that's it for now. Until next time on Beyond the Questions. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Beyond the Questions. Be sure to subscribe so that you can stay up to date concerning future episodes. And if you would like to connect with any of the hosts on Beyond the Questions, their contact info is linked in the description below. Thanks for stopping by, and we will see you on the next episode of Beyond the Questions.